my name is Brandon, and welcome to Audio Addiction, where you can find latest album reviews, you can find our band interviews, and you can find live coverage of the concerts that we get. We have a few coming up this week. Like I mentioned, Emarosa, we'll be seeing Thursday, as well as Civil Youth on Saturday. So if you'd like me to get video of both of those, I did get Emarosa set prior to this show. They did another headliner, so let me know if you want me to do that. I'm trying to get Chapel set and Cedar Green set as well, so hopefully those two will work out in the grand scheme of things. But that's what I got going on for that. I actually went to a show last night, which I'll talk about now, but in a few minutes actually. But if you enjoy what we do, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also make sure to hit that like button as well. Thank you guys so much for the support over the past couple days. It's been really amazing, and I thank you for this support. I want to do a Q&A, so I'll definitely be making a separate video on that to ask questions. If you want me to, answer any questions of that sort, certainly let me know. I'd love to do that. So also shout outs to Sir Raptor for the Q&A idea. I had that idea toying around in my head, but I just really didn't come to think about it. So definitely going to try to do that Q&A thing. So if you do have questions for me, let me know. So anyway, last night I went to go see the Divisi tour featuring A Lot of Birds, of course, Household, Owel, or Owel, I don't know how to pronunciate it. I think it's Owel, and then Hearts Like Lions. They absolutely killed it. All the bands on this tour are really awesome, but definitely just such a solid lineup. And the locals did very well as well. We actually I will be posting Owel's set as well as Hearts Like Lions set very soon, as well as something else that's really special that you'll get to see later on. But one of the first things that I picked up from the show was a Hearts Like Lions shirt. I already have one that I have already, but I like this one a lot. As well as I picked up a few CDs. I actually have the Hearts Like Lions CD already. I saw them back with the Ongoing Concept, and I picked up their CD the last time. I thought I didn't pick it up, but I did. So definitely pick this CD up. It's killer. Definitely for fans of like Young Ned Giant, and like Circus Survive, and like kind of like post-hardcore stuff. I feel like kind of indie post-hardcore sort of stuff. It's really awesome. Definitely an album to check out if you haven't. The album name is called If I Never Speak Again. Really killer stuff. They're signed to Tooth and Nail, so I would definitely check them out if you haven't already. But their set, absolutely killer. I did, like I said, see them prior. I did see them with the Ongoing Concept. I just thought they didn't mesh very well with the bands that were on that tour. Not to say like just personality wise, just band like synergy wise. I felt like they're very like mellow and sort of like again more indie. So I felt like they felt a little off to me in that tour, but I feel like they definitely fit a whole hell of a lot better on this tour, the Divisi tour. And I think they absolutely did an amazing job. If you do get the chance to see this tour, I would highly recommend that you come early and check those guys out. They work really hard, and they're an absolutely killer band. Nicest guys you'll meet, super rad dudes, and stuff like that. So definitely go check Hearts Like Lions out. The second band that was on is actually local to my area. They're called Owel, I'm pretty sure. And they are from, I don't know what, I think they're from South Jersey if I'm not mistaken, but I saw them a few times ago at the Pinelands Fest, and I think they did an awesome job. Even though it was kind of like a shitty day, I think they did an absolutely incredible job. But every time that they've come through, prior to that, I've just been busy or something like that. So it's actually awesome to get to see them. I picked up their CD, Dear Me. It was on Equal Vision. If you haven't checked this one out, I highly recommend it. It's an absolutely killer record as well, along with the Hearts Like Lions one. But this one's a little bit different. It feels very much like the Deer Hunter in terms of like sound. I wouldn't even say sound wise. They definitely have stuff that's different, but just like length wise, a lot of their songs are like 8 minutes, like 7 or 8 minutes long, and they kind of have this ethereal sort of like ambient sort of feel to them, very much like, Deer Hunter, but I feel like they're doing something different, and I appreciate that. They had like a ton of people playing instruments up on stage. They have two guitar players, a bass player, the girl plays piano and violin, and then they also have a drummer on top of that. So just sonically, it's just all over the place. Their live set was killer. I can't wait to post their live set. It's absolutely amazing. Just the light show, like just the lights that they had, and just the overall aesthetics of just the band in general. I really enjoyed that. So Owel, definitely check them out. I want to get their older stuff. I just unfortunately didn't have the cash to do it. But I did definitely want to pick up a CD. So definitely check out Owel if you haven't. Killer band. Next band that was on the list, I believe, was Household. They're from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they kind of have that sort of, I would definitely say post-hardcore vibes as well, but I could hear some like almost like melodic hardcore in their style of music as well. But they really did an awesome job for not, like, I hadn't ever heard of them. They said that they were, obviously if they're second on the bill, you would hear about them, but I just haven't heard about them. But I really enjoyed their set. I thought it was really cool. It's definitely, I don't know, I felt like it was a good balance between the two, because Hearts Like Lions and Owel were kind of like the more melodic approach from like A Lot Like Birds, and then Household and like older A Lot Like Birds is obviously a little bit heavier in that regard. So I feel like the balance between the bands and just the band list went very well together. So definitely check those guys out too. I will be posting a clip that I took for Instagram very soon. That will be going up as well, along with some clips from A Lot Like Birds as well. I got some of that. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring extra batteries, so for the camera, so I wasn't able to get their sets, but I did bring my phone. My phone was charged, so I was able to get some clips of that, which was awesome. So definitely be on the lookout on our Instagram page for videos of that. And then lastly, of course, A Lot Like Birds, their headliner. They released a brand new album called Divisi about a week and a half ago at this point, and I was originally going to do a review for it, but I just passed on it because, I didn't know how to feel about it initially, but just after seeing it live, it was just absolutely incredible. They actually just played the entire Divisi record. They didn't play hardly any of the old stuff that A Lot Like Birds was known for, like No Place. They played a few like of their hits, like for an encore, but they really just went for this Divisi record, and just to see it live, I think is a totally different aspect than just hearing it. I definitely think it's a solid record. I definitely feel like it's one that you should check out if you haven't already, considering that they had a sound change. But nonetheless, I think they sounded really great. I think Corey does an awesome job on cleans. I was kind of skeptical on how I was going to feel about him doing cleans, but he really did an awesome job. And Matt, their bass player, he does amazing cleans, and I love the harmonization live. I think they absolutely just gel very well together, and I'm excited to see, future records. Hopefully they kind of bring back a little bit more of their heavy influence. I know some of their songs are heavy, but I feel like they're going in that more melodic direction, which isn't a problem, but I love when bands kind of fuse like a little bit of the past with like new stuff as well. So definitely in that regard, I feel like they did an awesome job. If you haven't checked out Divisi, I recommend checking it out. It was absolutely a great record, great like sort of storytelling and sort of that in that regard. But really loved that tour. I definitely feel like it's one you should check out if you haven't. If it's coming through your area, definitely go check that one out. All the bands did an awesome job. Particularly, I really can't pick out one in particular. I think they all just did a really solid job. If you haven't seen any of them, I would recommend it. They really sound great. All of them sounded great. Shout outs to Voltage Lounge. They always do a great job. So definitely be on the lookout for stuff from this tour that will be going up hopefully this week. If not, then it will probably be going up next week. But we're really excited for that. We have a few other things in the works. I figure I mentioned the big thing. We are currently working to try to get an interview with Bradley Walden of Emerosa for Thursday. So if we do get it, be on the lookout for that. I will be making a post asking if anybody has any questions for Bradley on my personal page, as well as just the page in general, Audio Addiction. So be on the lookout for that. If you do have questions for Bradley, definitely leave them in the comments. I will try to add them to the list of questions that we have. So definitely, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also make sure to hit that like button as well. We have some really cool announcements coming up. I hope to be doing a giveaway for the 400 subscribers. So we got something in the works with that as well. And I will definitely let you know about that. Also, on my personal page, I have a survey for dad hats. If you are interested in picking up a dad hat, definitely answer that survey. You will have till this Friday to answer that, so definitely do that if you are interested in the hats. And without further ado, my name is Brandon. We hope you got your fix, and we'll be talking with you soon. Deuces.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.